All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Saturday, August 21st. Another great week here at the Wine Watch. Our Bordeaux tasting, vintage Bordeaux tasting last night in the store was fantastic. You'll hear about it in the What I Drank Yesterday portion of the show. All right, but first, what have I got to sell you today? Well, I was looking through the store, and one of the hot topics, one of the hottest wines in the everyday price range the last couple years in the store here has been Cote Du Rhone. And for those of you that are not familiar with the Rhone Valley, the southern Rhone Valley features varietals like Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre. Actually, there's 13 different varietals that they're allowed to use in Chateauneuf Du Pape. I'm not sure if you're allowed to use all of them in Cote Du Rhone. Most Cote Du Rhones are a blend of Grenache, Syrah, little Cinsault, Mourvedre, and a blend of those varietals, but the great ones to me are predominantly Grenache. That's what you're talking about in the southern Rhone. But Cote du Rhone is kind of one of these appellations that's a little ambiguous because it covers 120 miles from the top to the bottom. Actually, the whole entire Rhone Valley, any wine in there could be declassified and called Cote du Rhone. So kind of a big geographical area. The best producers of Cote du Rhone, well, one of the best producers to me is Chateau Grillet. This is a firm that's based out of Gigondas, an appellation in the southern Rhone, and their Cote du Rhone Baume de Venise, one of my favorite wines in the store, for around $15 a bottle. They always hold this wine back almost 10 years before it's released. The current release is the 2001 vintage. Almost everybody else that's releasing Cote du Rhones are 2008. You don't have too many people that hold their wine back today until they feel like it's ready to drink. So a real find, and this is a wine that's brought in by Robert Chatterton, one of the top producers in one of the top importers of unique boutique French wines and Italian wines in this country. So anything with his label on it, this little neck label right here, that's one of the most important things to look for on a wine, an import, is who the importer is. If you're looking for a wine, you call us up, hey Andrew, man, I just had this great wine in a restaurant or wherever. One of the most important things to take away from the label is the importer. That's going to help us find the wine that you're looking for very quick. All right, well, in addition to this wine, I figured, what the heck? We should throw all the Cote du Rhones that we got in the store in this offer. So we still have a lot of great stuff available from the 2007 vintage. I know you've been listening. If you've been listening to the show, you've heard me tout this vintage several times. Robert Parker called it the greatest vintage in 30 years he's been reviewing the Rhone Valley. So lots of stuff from 07. We just did a Southern Rhone tasting. We introduced a few 08s. The 08 vintage, also very nice. Maybe not quite as big and exciting as the 07 vintage, but very nice to drink today. Even these Cote du Rhones from 07 are going to last for 3 to 5 years in your cellar. And then we've got some stuff from 06 and maybe even a few things on here. I think we got some Chapoutier, Bellarouche 05. Chapoutier, one of the top producers. Everything in their portfolio is organic and biodynamically produced, even the Cote du Rhone. All right, folks, that's what we got to sell you today. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.